Hi, I'm Jeff Lippman. I'm the president of SunX Malta, and I very much appreciate the chance to speak to you today about our work with ITS, the Institute of Tourism Studies, to help tourism step up to the plate on the Code Red climate crisis. I've entitled my remarks, Climate Friendly Travel, Education to Action. And to put this into context, it started back in 2015 when we set up SunX, the Strong Universal Network, as an EU-based not-for-profit organization to carry on the inspired vision of my friend of 25 years, the late Maurice Strong, father of the UN Sustainability and Climate Action Programs. And I want to show you why we set it up. It's because existential means that if we don't fix the climate crisis, starting now, our grandkids will freeze or fry. And I'm going to play a short video that puts this into its full context.
Climate change is the major existential challenge humanity faces. If we don't fix it, our grandkids will freeze or fry. The destructiveness of extreme weather is increasing dramatically, and resources for life, particularly water, food, and the air we breathe, are threatened more and more. Fiercer hurricanes, longer droughts, accelerating sea level rises, and massive storm surges threaten civilization as we know it, and with it, starvation, poverty, migration, and conflict. The world established a response path in 2015 in the Paris Accords and SDG 13, with a measured, nationally based, but globally coordinated structure focused on a worldwide 2050 carbon reduction target. Over time, this will be adapted to respond to the scientifically measured changing impacts of climate and weather patterns, the related SDG impacts, and the shifting geopolitical buy-in. Travel and tourism, as a lead global development agent, has to step up to the plate with actions. The more so as many of our core products are in the front line: transport, particularly aviation, coastal facilities, infrastructure, for example, will need radical transformation and support. We are not going far enough, fast enough. We need to be in the mainstream of change. It's low carbon, renewable energy focused, socially inclusive, resource efficient, cloud connected, and biodiversity conserving. It also means building this transformation into our education systems, from school through university. We can set the path, but it's the next generation that will have to tread it. Business as usual is not enough. Moderate change is not enough. Only total transformation is enough. SunX, the Strong Universal Network, has been established to make this happen and is building global partnerships under SDG 17 to create this change. Please join us at www.thesunprogram.com.
We then jumped to 2019, just before COVID, when, thanks to the support of Malta's Tourism Authority, we created SunX Malta as a global center of climate-friendly travel. Paris 1.5 focused and taking into account relevant SDGs. And it's then we linked up with ITS and with Glenn Farrugia to launch a postgraduate diploma in climate-friendly travel. 300 hours of teaching plus a 12-month practical internship. This was underpinned by generous scholarships from Malta's Ministry of Tourism to cover entry fees, and a dozen top-class international guest lecturers. And in our first cycle, which ended in 2022, we graduated 30 students as strong climate champions, carrying with them Maurice Strong's climate activism vision. And this year, we're on track to graduate another 50, one from each of the world's poorest countries who need climate justice because they are uniquely challenged from the coming apocalypse that they did so little to create. And they are particularly counting on tourism as a socio-economic development agent. During the recent LDC5 Heads of State Summit in Doha this year, SunX Malta pledged to focus all our future action on LDC+. That is, the 46 poorest countries plus small island states who are also uniquely exposed to the ravages of the climate crisis. And because the impact of climate crisis is extreme weather, and those countries have the least capacity to manage extreme weather. And this is where we jump from education to action. On September the 27th, World Tourism Day of this year, each of our students, as SunX interns, will become the leaders in our new chapters that we will formally open in every one of the 46 LDC states. And they will become missionary, strong champions for climate-friendly travel in their own nations. As such, they will, 1, build a growing community of similarly smart, young CFT activists. 2, encourage companies to join our free CFT registry to strengthen their climate action plans. 3, promote engagement with our SDG 17 partners who are grouped in a climate-friendly travel services support network. And 4, they will recruit travelers for our climate-friendly travel club, covering their carbon footprint through an innovative reward program that simply knocks dodgy offsets out of the park and allows them to save their money to use on our registry members instead of just burning it when you tick a box on an airline booking form. In just 2 years, we will have created, from a simple start in education, a global activist movement, pushing climate-friendly travel onto the world stage in some 50 countries and small island states. And I look forward to working with you in this region to help make a difference for our kids. Thank you for your attention.
Did you ever know why the birds just flew away? Or why the leopard left his tree? Why the mountains keep falling to the ground when the wind just blew them all away? If the world with all its wonders gives us pain without the rain, Have you ever stopped to wonder, could we take this climate change? Could we take this climate change?